Our story begins with the king. In my version of the Bible, his name is King Ahasuerus. In other translations, he is referred to as King Xerxes. To be quite honest, you do not need to know this king's name. Alright? Because once you meet one pompous, foolish king in the Bible, you have pretty much met them all. And this person is very pompous. He's important. If you don't believe me, just ask him, and he will tell you how important he is. You see, he rules over, 187 different provinces, which means he rules more of the known world at this time than anybody before him. It's pretty impressive. Because of this, he's thinking about shifting where the capital of his empire should be located. But before he does this, he decides he's going to give his royal subjects an opportunity of a lifetime. He is going to open up his palace, if you will, so people can come in and look at his wealth, to look at all the things he has accomplished, all these trophies he has gained from other parts of the world that he has come over and his armies have taken over or conquered. And so he does this for 180 days. 180 days, people are given the opportunity to come in and look at all the king has accomplished. Now, why does he do this? It's because he likes not to share with them, but he likes the glory that this opportunity provides him. To think of it this way, if you had two neighbors, right? One lives on one side of your house, one lives on the other, both of them buy a boat, all right? Your neighbors say to you, hey, I'd like you to come and see my boat. One asks you to go next Saturday, the other says next Sunday, so you go on Saturday. The first neighbor says to you, this is my boat. Maybe you ask a couple questions. I don't know anything about boats, maybe you do, but you ask a couple of questions, and then what does she say to you? Hey, you want to go for a ride? Let's go out on the river. I know it's cold, we'll go short, but you hop in the boat and you ride around for an hour and a half before you come back. What do you think of that neighbor? What do you think of that neighbor versus the second neighbor who invites you down to look at his new boat? You go down, you look at his boat, you say, this is great, you ask the same questions, right, that you asked the day before, and then you get ready to step onto the boat and he says, hey, what are you doing? You're not getting on my boat. It's kind of awkward, so you apologize, you put your hand out and say, well, it's a nice boat. He said, what are you doing? Don't touch my boat. It's brand new. Now, what do you think of those two neighbors? Right? The first one invited you down. Why? Because that person probably wants to have a relationship, a friendship with you. The second person doesn't, right? Why did the second person invite you? Because you standing in awe of one of their possessions makes that person feel good about himself or herself. Does that make sense? Now imagine your neighbor invited you to come look at his brand new boat for 180 days in a row. That's who the king in our story is. Alright? After 180 days, he throws a party. Not just any party. It is the party to end all parties. Whoever is important in the kingdom, the heads of states, the rulers, the sub-rulers of these other provinces, the wealthiest of the wealthiest, the thinkers, the influential thinkers of society, they are all brought into the palace. This is a really big deal. Now, why does the king do this? Do you think this king wants to throw a party to thank his royal subjects for helping make his kingdom what it is? Of course not. He's throwing this party so they can stand in awe of him. And so that's what he does. He brings in all of the important people, and what ends up happening in the ancient world is men would go one place and women would go the other. And so the men go around with the king, and he serves them. He doesn't serve. His servants serve them the finest food, the finest wine grown in any vineyard, right? Why? So that every time they take a drink, they can say, wow, this is good stuff. Wow, isn't our king incredible? And I'm sure over the course of this party, it lasts 7 days. You heard that correctly. It lasts 7 whole days. I'm sure the king takes them to, the maps that are hanging on the wall and says, you see all that? Yep, that's all mine. I'm sure he takes out the crown to say, see this, it's real gold, you want to feel it? It's pretty heavy. Don't touch it, but it's heavy, trust me. I mean, that's who this guy is. The problem is, after 7 days of doing this, people can only look at a map on the wall, right, so many times and be impressed. Even the king can figure out after 5 or 6 times of hearing the same stories, people are getting a little bored. They're feigning interest. They're not as impressed anymore. So finally, the king decides to bring out one more object that will impress everyone. Do you know the name of that object? Her name is Vashti. She's the queen. The Bible tells us that she is very fair. She's a beautiful woman. She's married to the king. Unfortunately, the king sees her as an object. So what does he do? He sends 7 of his servants with a message to Queen Vashti. Put on the royal crown, all right? Make yourself look really good, and then come out and walk around. You know what he wants her to do, right? He wants her to come out and walk around looking as beautiful as she can possibly look, so that all of these men who have been drinking for 7 days now, so that she can walk around and they will turn to the king and say, wow, you must really know you are so important. Wow, aren't you impressive? He is using her as an object. Now, in the history of the church, we have a word for that. We have a word for when we make people or when we objectify people. The word in the history of the Christian language is lust. Lust is one of the 7 deadly sins. And that's the sin for us today. Now, before I unpack this sin, we should probably say 2 things, right? First, let's be honest, this is the one that makes us the most uncomfortable to talk about, right? You can nod your head. It makes us all uncomfortable. It's why we love the health teachers in our community so much, because they start the conversations with our children that sometimes we're too embarrassed to talk about ourselves. This is a topic that is difficult oftentimes for us, even as adults, to talk about in a helpful manner. All right? There is a reason why when this was chosen as for this Sunday, this summer, that I was praying is too strong. I was hoping that the preaching schedule would fall so that, well, it just so happened Pastor Carl got this one, okay? All right, this is a tough one to talk about on any Sunday. The second thing we should make is that even though this was chosen this summer in August, as a community and as a country, we are in a different place than we were even a few months ago, right? Part of, I'll just name the things that people are thinking about today. There is the Me Too movement, which means that some of us are waking up to the reality that others have lived with for a very long time. There is also, if you follow the news at all, has been the Judge Kavanaugh hearings, along with the testimony of Professor Ford. Now, I am not standing up here today specifically to talk about that situation, because I don't know the truth of that situation. I am very aware that people in our church will have gathered together and will have heard what is happening and will have different interpretations. And frankly, that's okay. Here's what I'm asking you to do. In spite of whatever you might think of what has happened in the last couple of weeks or the last few months, is this. Can we at least agree as the body of Christ, that lust is a problem in our world? Can we at least agree as followers of Jesus that people or an individual looking at another as an object is a problem in our community, in our lives, and in the world? Because it is. So let's unpack what lust is. I told you before that every one of the 7 deadly sins has a different power to it. The power of lust is that it is ultimately, it's insatiable. You can never quench lust. I'll give you an example. The best example I have that I have to tell you is probably going to make some of you a little queasy, right? Some of you perked up off that bat. Okay, listen. How many of you remember Paul Harvey? Okay, that's a generational question right there. Some of you may have no idea. So Paul Harvey was a radio broadcaster years ago. he told this story. It was a story of how Eskimos would kill a wolf. You know this one? What they would do is they would take a knife, they would dip it in seal's blood, and they would set it out and let it freeze. And when it was frozen, they would do it again, and again, and again, until that knife was covered with the blood, layers of seal's blood. Then they would take it out, and they'd put it in the ice at a location where they knew the wolf was going to be, or had been. And eventually that wolf would come along. And the wolf would smell the blood and would go and it would lick that first layer, and then that second layer. And it's somewhere along the line, right? The wolf would lick long enough, and what would happen? The tongue of the wolf would get cut. All right? Now at that moment, the wolf would feel pain. But its desire for blood was even greater. And as the fresh blood would come out, the wolf would continue to live. Literally, the lust for blood would kill the wolf. That's what lust does. Now, some of you say that's too graphic of a sermon image for Sunday morning. Sorry about that. But two, does lust really destroy people? I mean, really? 3 years ago, I met with some of my closest friends. There's 5 of us that get together once or twice a year. We gathered together, and the one friend showed up late. He's the one friend he's always happier than everybody else. It's kind of annoying, you know. Hopefully you have a friend like that in your life who's just the happy one, right? He shows up, and he's not happy. It looks like he's just been run over. And we don't say anything because he's a father of 5 kids at this time. Now he's got 6, but at the time he had 5 kids, and we just thought, he's tired, right? He's worn out. We hang out together all day. And it's the same all day. Finally, the next day, at lunchtime, we asked him, one of the guys says, are you doing okay? And he begins to break down. We are in the middle of a McDonald's of all places. All right? We are 5 40-some-year-old men gathered at McDonald's, and one of the guys just starts crying. People are walking by going, what's happening to those guys? You can just feel people staring at us, and he begins to tell his story. That before he joined us, he had been spending time with a couple. This is a couple, he's a pastor, it's a couple that he had married 2 or 3 years before. It's one of those couples like fell in love in college, supportive family, good friends, successful jobs, like they had everything going for them, right? It's one of those couples, he's highly active in church, he was just so excited to be a part of this couple's wedding. 2 or 3 years later, they're on the cusp of divorce. Why? Because in this particular relationship, the husband had gone into it with an addiction to pornography. His wife did not know about it. He kept it private. But as those things often do, it just continued to grow to the point where in their relationship, the wife and the husband were no longer able, for a variety of reasons, to even be physically intimate with one another. As a friend shared this, we were looking for the words, because he's broken up about this couple, he cares about it. We're looking for the right words, and before anybody can say anything, he says, this is the second couple from my church in the last week that had the same thing. This is the 3rd guy in the last 7 days who has been in my office. Their lives are being destroyed, and I can't do anything to help them. Lust really does destroy our lives and the relationships we care most about. Now, lust takes various forms. I had one person, I will tell you, who said, Pastor, I'll be honest, good sermon, but it's been a long time since I've committed that sin. All right? In fact, he said, I almost wish I could remember those days. All right? He said a few other things, and we'll just move on from that. Here's what I would say. at its core, what lust is looking at another person as an object. Often that has sexual connotations, but it doesn't have to. If you are at work and you look at people who are on the whole spreadsheet, if you look at people who are beneath you as somehow less than you, then this sin lives in your life as well. Anytime we make people into objects, that has a role and a power in our lives. So what's the solution? What's the way out? For that, you have to look at Queen Vashti. Do you know what Queen Vashti does? Queen Vashti stands up. The servants come to her, and they say to her, the king wants you. The king wants you to put on the crown, put on something nice, and walk around and look beautiful. And Queen Vashti says, no. I'm not going to do that. No. I'm not an object. No. I'm not participating in that charade. So the poor servants go back to the king, because they don't know what to do, right? The servants go back and they say, she's not coming out. And the king says, well, why not? Did you not tell her? No, she's not coming out. She refuses. Suddenly the king loses it. His face gets all crumpled up. He gets all red in the cheeks. Nobody in this kingdom has ever said no to him ever before. He doesn't know what to do. He's so filled with anger, he calls his royal advisors. He said, what should I do to her? How should I punish her? And the royal advisors, they know if they give him bad advice, he'll put them to death. So nobody wants to say anything until finally one of them says, I've got a solution. The king thinks this is a great idea. Here's the solution. The advisor says, send out a royal decree. Divorce her, write a certificate of divorce, and send out a royal decree that she can never stand in your presence again. And the king says, yeah, that'll teach her. Now, only about 3 of you will clearly find that as humorous as I do. You get what the king does, right? His punishment is to send her away, to set her free from him, and he thinks it's punishment. Queen Vashti walks away, a free person. Why is she free? Because she had the courage to stand up and say, no, I'm not an object. She had the courage to say, I'm not going to participate in the charade. She had the courage to say, you know what, I'm priceless. I'm not an object. People of God, for those of you who this day, you hear the story of this king, and you say, you know what, if I'm brutally honest with myself, there's a little bit more of him that lives in me than I would care to admit. You can be free. You truly can be free of seeing others as objects. But it starts, that path towards freedom, it starts the same place for each and every one of us. It is that place of saying, I have a problem. It is acknowledging that problem and preparing to move forward. Every journey is different, but the first step of that journey is always the same. For those of you who feel more like Queen Vashti today, you too can be free. For you, it's stepping up and looking into the mirror and saying, I am not an object. No matter how I've been treated, whether it's at home or at work or somewhere else in life, I am priceless. I am a child of God. I have been created in God's own image. I don't have to live as an object any longer. And for most of us who are probably on a given day somewhere in the middle, know this. What God wants for each and every one of us is freedom. The freedom the Vashti experience, it is the freedom of looking at our co-workers and seeing not people who are ahead or below us, but to see people who have the same hopes, the same dreams that we do. It is the freedom that we see when we love our spouses or the people God has placed in our lives, not in a way that desires them to serve us, but enables us to love them completely. That's freedom. It's been given to you through the life, death, and resurrection of